Hello, we're here in Louisiana, or lower LA, you know, lower Louisiana. We got some cracklings here and some other types of foods we're trying out. We've been driving across this Louisiana, never been here. We're running into different things we never seen, like these long bridges going across the swamplands. They're like miles long. I mean miles long. And you're about 10 or 20 feet above the swamp, and you drive and drive and drive forever. And then we went to a plantation yesterday and met a gentleman that his family's been here for 300 years. And then he was explaining that instead of having counties and stuff, everything around here is called parishes. And he says the reason they're called parishes is because way back when the Catholic Church was involved in naming the different townships and stuff around here, and so they named them by the parish or cracklings. These are kind of unique. We looked them up on Google, and they're pork rind, deep fat fried pork rind. And I'm gonna try it out and see what it tastes like here. Yeah, our dog, he's sitting here smelling it from next to the side of us. He thinks it smells good. I'm gonna see what it's like here. Just a second. I know why they call it crackling, because it's deep fat fry. And then it does taste like bacon, but it looks really fatty inside there, so I think it's just straight up pork fat. Pretty much so, it looks like. But it is straight up fat. Great for your cholesterol, I'm sure. Yeah, not bad tasting. The batter had some flavoring on it, the crackling batter or whatever they call it. Not too bad tasting though, but I sure don't want to eat much of it, I can tell that, because you know, it tastes like bacon kind of, but bacon tastes better personally. Alright, we're going to try some other stuff here. We'll just hang on a second. So they pronounce this as boudin. The way it's spelled is a different way than boudin, but this is supposed to be a rice meat mixture with spices with a sausage outer shell on it and stuff. There again, I assume it's finger food, so I'm gonna try to break it open and see what it looks like on the inside here, and then try a bite or two of it, see what it's like. And you can see the inside here, you know, doesn't smell bad. We'll try it out and see what it tastes like. Not bad tasting at all. You know, my mom, when we were kids, she used to take old roasts and stuff like that and potatoes and grind it up through a grinder and made hash, we call it. It's fresh and stuff, and it kind of tastes somewhat like that with the actual, like you say, the casing on it, sausage casing on it, but it kind of tastes like that a little bit. So not bad tasting at all. Got some seasoning, but it's not, I don't think it's hot, so seasoning's pretty decent. Okay, this is king cake. This has got blueberries in the center here. And talking to locals here, the idea of the little baby is you tuck it in here and hide it in here somewhere. And if you take this over to somebody's house for dinner or church meetings or whatever, and whoever gets the piece of cake like this, they got to bring the next king cake to the next gathering. So that's the whole idea of the baby there, why they have it in here. This is they tell us this is the only time they do this is during the Mardi Gras and stuff. So it's getting close to Mardi Gras season, and they only do it during Mardi Gras. And we're going to cut this thing open and see what it looks like on the inside. It looks pretty tasty, and oh yeah, there's a lot of blueberries stuffed in there. That's pretty good. That looks quite a bit of blueberries. Oops, let me get my hand out of the way. But yeah, that looks pretty tasty, and a little pastry there. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this guy here. Let's see, and see what it tastes like. It looks like looks pretty good. We'll give her a try. Pretty tasty. Actually, really tasty. Kind of like I'd say cinnamon roll with blueberries stuffed inside of it. Pretty tasty though. Yeah, king cake. They do it for Mardi Gras, and different townships around here have their different little parades going on. Like Baton Rouge is supposed to have one going on this evening, but if you look at the window here, it's raining out here, so I don't think we're going to go. We're going to be lightweights. It's supposed to happen at 5 o'clock, and I think we're going to be lightweights and not go to it. But we'll see what else we got going on. One thing we learned about Southern hospitality is that they put like a metal or decor pineapple in your room when you were visiting and stuff. And the Southern hospitality seems to be really true around here because people seem to be really friendly. But if you stayed at somebody's house too long, they'll remove the pineapple from your room to give you a hint it's time for you to move down the road and to keep on going or go to leave and stuff. Then we went to New Orleans and stuff, and went to the Louis Armstrong Cemetery right downtown, not too far from right the center of town there. And it's a Catholic cemetery, and Nicolas Cage has got a pyramid tombstone there from when he did his movie, and to remind him of the movie. And it cost $60,000 for somebody to be buried in this cemetery in there. So it's kind of unique cemetery and stuff. It was kind of pretty neat to go check out and stuff. And we enjoyed downtown New Orleans and stuff, and we were down there just about 2 weeks or 10 days before the end of Mardi Gras, you know, so we happened to see a lot of stuff going on because it was festive at the time. And then one thing we noticed that when we got back to the truck, other people had some boots on their cars, because if you don't pay for your parking like you should, they'll come along and put a boot on your car, and it's $90 to get the boot undone and stuff. So at least minimum $90 by reading the sticker. So pay your parking or you're going to end up getting booted, because they're not joking around down there. We saw 2 or 3 cars with boots on them when we got back to our truck. Not us, we paid our parking. And so our next adventure, as we move on, we're going to be heading to Florida. So we're going to be going along the Gulf Coast and checking it out and doing some more videos along the way and some pictures and stuff for our Instagram. So we'll catch you a little later on.